have lost yearn for peace until we meet again in the far green country.
So what are they doing now? Didn't they already hold like a funeral for the people who died? He always has this real constipated look on his face. He's like, what is that? Oh, more seashells? Didn't they already do something like this? Who are they honoring? I think the first one. I think the first one was for the king, wasn't it? So is this one for the people who died in the battle and of the exploding of Mount Doom? Are they only just now getting to it?
This shrine is condemned by order of the king.
My son, this is the oldest shrine in Numenor.
It's in the way of the new aqueduct.
What?
Leave willingly or leave by force.
So it's in the way of the new aqueduct. They're just trying to be dicks at this point. Are you really gonna write villains this sloppy? This is like straight up, you know, Skeletor levels up. Yeah, I'm evil for evil's sake. Like, well, we're gonna destroy this ancient shrine while you're all mourning your loved ones because we're gonna make an aqueduct out of it. Come on, we could be a little bit more creative than that. Look at that boob armor. Pathetic looking soldiers. At least he looks like a soldier. What did he say?
How's it feel to have a daughter who's ashamed of you?
Oh, what a prick. How's it feel to have a daughter that's ashamed of you? Punch it!
You heard him, old man.
What are those soldiers with the boob armor gonna stop you?
How then?
If she is not stored, the souls from whom she weeps will be lost.
Give it to him, boy.
I don't understand, like, that they've just so flipped the switch on this. They seem like they wanted, in the first season, they were trying to give them reasons to why they felt Muriel wasn't a good queen. But now that Pharazôn is king, they're just like, it's like the mask has come off and they're just all so full-blown evil. Just so unnecessarily for no reason. Like, there's no reason for any of this. Like, why? It feels really lazy. Really, really lazy writing.
I've been promoted to...
Finally, knock the shit out of him. At least someone did it. Do it again. What is this guy in the boob armor? You can take those two idiots. Whoop his ass. Punch him.
May the Valar forgive me.
For what?
God damn. Oh, this is pathetic. Okay, I was thinking, alright, finally. Valindial here, the fact that he is getting bested by Keeman, this guy here, the white dude, like, you're a soldier. This guy is just this weak little pissant politician. Why are you not beating the ever-living shit out of this guy? And he throws him down on the ground, and this little pissant rolls over on him and holds him down underneath the water. Are you kidding me? Are the soldiers in this Numenor, are they such cucks that they can't even beat up the politicians? If he dies by this, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I swear, if this guy dies, I was gonna say, why are you not... Come on. About time.
Put it down!
How was that one soldier? This guy, Elendil, he's like the captain of these soldiers. He's got one fat soldier holding him. He should be able to... He's like struggling. No, put it down! This guy should be massive. He should just be able to, like, just, you know, elbow him and just fling that soldier over him. He's being held back by this one guy, this soldier, Numenor guard. Omar Braham is the guy playing him. Some fat boob armor guy. Oh, look, he finally broke free. We gotta watch that again. He just, after all this time, he finally shrugs him off, and that soldier's just standing there like, hey, whoa, come on, guy. What are you doing? Watch. He's holding him secure. Now watch. He's holding him super tight. No! And then in the next scene, get off me! And the soldier's like, oh, oh my gosh! Classic. Oh, my face hurts from laughing, man. Oh, my muscles in my face are hurting. Oh, I've been smiling too much. Come on. Look at this soldier behind him. Look at the soldier behind him. He's even got his hands out like this on his side. Like like he's looking at the producer, like he's looking at the camera guys, like this is going off script, like this Elendil shrugged him off and that wasn't according to script, and this fat soldier in the background is looking at the camera guys and the producer and he's like, what do I do? He went off script, he's not supposed to do that. Oh my gosh. Is that what's going on here? Look at his reaction. Like he's looking around at the camera crew. Oh my gosh. Kill him.
That's an order.
Got those crazy eyes. He should have killed him. Look at all those soldiers just standing there. He weren't doing. Look at all the soldiers there. Weren't doing anything. I guess he held them kind of as a hostage so they couldn't risk it.
Captain.
And the guy got up and got his sword and killed him. So they've made this guy officially the most unlikable character in the show. In like one episode, just needlessly, insanely needlessly, just made him evil. If you don't care too much about this guy, I suppose we care just a little bit. Because they've shown him throughout the episode, but really, it would have been so much more impactful if he had a little bit more screen time throughout season, not just this season, but season 1 as well. He only got a very, very small amount of screen time, and then he shows up now a lot in this episode and then gets killed. It's the problem whenever you're shuffling too many characters around. You never really have enough time to rest on any of them and become very invested. So if one of them actually does die, it's like, oh shucks. You know what I mean? I will say, though, I think this is the first time any kind of character has died out of both seasons, like any kind of named character. We've had, random soldiers and orcs die and stuff. I guess maybe some of the elves in the first season died, but it's rare for this show to kill off any characters. It needs to do more of that, because the cast is so bloated right now, and we're following so many people around. We really do need to kill off more characters so that we can kind of condense things, you know what I mean? But I don't really feel much for this guy. The thing that irritates me is just how choppy and irritating the whole scene is. I don't know. I guess it wasn't too bad. They've made this guy so unnecessarily evil. And the thing that I think what bothers me about it is because we didn't see the seeds of that. Like up until this season, man, even like in episode, what was it, 2 or 3, when they introduced the Numenorians into the show in this season, all this guy has done is like sit at the table and conspire with his father, but he's never really done anything outright villainous or evil. Like he's just kind of seemed like a little prick. And then all of a sudden in this episode, they just flipped the switch. Now he's going after soldiers and insulting people and just like completely freaking out. And if your argument is, oh, well, maybe what his dad told him, because what his dad told him was really harsh and brutal, like, mom is gonna evil prophecy for you, and I'm not going to tell you, ha ha ha, but it just doesn't justify this kind of behavior, So it's like, where did this guy come from? Why is he acting like this? It's just so sloppy. Like, this is Saturday morning cartoons. This is Saturday morning. Are we still in Numenor? No. This is Saturday morning cartoon stuff to where you're watching it and you're just like, people are being evil for evil's sake. And then all the people, but then it's warped because all the people who are supposed to be the good guys are like morally compromised. So there's no good and evil in this. There was a line that I saw in a preview for something coming up. Oh, I think it's the new the Thunderbolts. I think it's the new Thunderbolts trailer. But they said one of the ladies in it, who is, I don't know, Madam Hydra or something, and she's like, there's no good people in this life. There's just bad people, and then even more bad people, like more evil people. Something like that. And that really is the mindset that Hollywood has on morality. There are no good people. There's just bad people, and then there are really, really bad people. Which is such a horrible thing to introduce into Tolkien's world, because that's not true at all. There are clearly good and evil. I'll never forget one of my favorite lines that Gandalf said. He says, I think it's to Pippin or Merry. I get them confused. It's one of those. But it's when they're in Gondor. Or is it... No, maybe it's to Frodo. I forget when. But he says, I think it's to Frodo in Khazad-dûm. And he says, there's more at work in this world than that of evil. You know, there is good, basically. And it's a powerful line, even though I could never do it justice. There is clearly good and evil in this world that Tolkien created. And I hate this because it's like you have these characters that are like, the good guys aren't good at all. Like they're all compromised and immoral and just kind of two-faced. And then the bad characters are just Saturday morning cartoonish levels of villainy. Like just purely nasty for no reason whatsoever. So that just didn't do it for me, man. Just didn't do it for me. I don't know.